A vagina with a yeast infection. That smells like Richie. Hey, I knew he was talking about you, Cracky.
All right, Broadway Joe, nice talking to you, man. All this talk about real pussy brought out the homos in New York, so I'm going to sit back so they can figure out what is going on out here and who is the king and what the real deal in the field is. You're Sound King in Brooklyn, back quiet.
Out there, I'm an equal opportunity offender also. No, I ain't gonna Rich. You got someone holding your hand now, and he's weird like you. Like that, I talk to everybody out here, you know what I mean? I did all that years ago, so please don't hold it against me, and I'll be back in a little while. Broadway Joe.
All right, Broadway Joe, you have yourself a blessed night there, man. You made Mr. Enforcer 25 a blow highly jealous because he believes you're holding my hand, man. He don't like that to happen when he can't pull my dick out his mouth there or take his hand off my dick. You're 127 New York, back in the mail. The king.
Like when he wakes up in the morning, a vagina with...
Hey, try to figure out who he's talking to, Joe.
Is that an yeast infection or a west infection? It doesn't matter what direction, as long as it's facing down.
Look at that. You talking about infection. He thinking about direction, the way he goes down.
A little bit. I don't play no favorites. Let's have some fun. I'm on the side. Hey, no problem.
All right, Broadway Joe. I'm going to get back in the quiet chair and let the homo rock on.
250. I'm over here in Lower Manhattan. I run shit over here. You want shit to get done, you talk to the big boss.
He started laughing silent. You hear what he said when he said he runs shit out here. My man didn't even key back to him. Oh, yeah, the king of New York. And I'm the man that runs things. Oh, who's in control? Watch when I come off this key.
From Brooklyn, that's Crackhead 127. The man's not even in control of his own bowel movement or his drug addiction. And he thinks he's controlling people out here.
Homo.
That's why you gotta say no, man.
Look how long he gonna ghost talk.
Say no.
Listen, I admitted before that I'm an expert in spackling ceilings and stuff. I don't catch all the drops from the ceiling and all that stuff like that. But I asked Richie about that, and he says that he's not a seal. He doesn't do textured ceilings. He says that he's into old bingo ladies, which I am too, because I like to steal their bingo.
Hey, Cracky, hold his hand. He's your type. Anyway, let me put it on the side, man. They call me Enforcer 25. I'll be on the side there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that swing. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. Man, that rain is coming down today, man. Lord have mercy.
What's he talking about?
Enforcer 250, Rollaway Joe. Yeah, I'm over here at my buddy's house, man. I think we have the beam on you. Got a big set of beams out here, man. All right, have a good evening there. Richie will be back in a little while. He does what I do, what the most of us do. We keep our old VHS tape so we can sit back and have a jerkathon.
Oh, we know Richie likes to sit back and...
You don't know nothing about that, my man.
Jerk. With imaginary guest. He has Joe Pistone, Sade, and himself. They have a three-way. Hey, no problem, mate. Raw Ray Joe, no problem, brother. He's sounding good around Lower Manhattan.
Roger on that. Wow, okay. I'm on the side there. No doubt about it. Yeah, I'll be back in a moment.
Roger, Roger.
Cackling homo.
Don't make me warm up the steel tube, Cracky. Got that on standby if needed. But I do pretty well taking you out of the box with just a barefoot. You gotta love it.
Homo the combo.
That's what I love with a very efficient station that's on frequency. You only have to use the bare minimum. You don't have to run a kilowatt just to talk 10 blocks away. You gotta love it.
Richie got these guys all fucked up in the head. Let them prove to you I'm not in control.
Now I can see. Hey, Richie, now I got a good reference for you. What you smell similar.
Oh, God, why does this homo feel compelled to talk to me? Doesn't he realize I don't talk to him? Doesn't he realize I don't like exposed, jilted homos?
Of you and that,
And he's still on the key, man. As soon as he hear me, he wants to plead a case, sell a story, and write his whole life book. At the same time convincing you he wakes up in my jockstrap.
I knew we would have the answer to what odor he smells similar to. But Roy Joe hit it right on the head. Lord have mercy. Right on the head. A vagina with yeast infection. Damn it, boy. You can't get a closer match than that. That's like forensics at its best.
Dude, let me tell you something. Before I go, I have to go get my FTA 90 so we can do some calibration over here. But the medical term in Latin for a yeast infection is Candida albicans. Look this up on Google. Candida, like that song. Oh my Candida. Okay, that's the first word, Candida, and the other word is albicans. A-L-B-I-N-S. No, albicans. A-L-B-I-C-A-N-S. A-L-B-A-C-I-N-S. Candida albicans.
I gotta give it to you. Hey Joe, you do your homework, man. I gotta give you that. You do your research.
And that song, Oh My Candida, we can make it together. That song must have been about like a stinky pussy that he had. Oh my Candida, we can see.
Can you, Candida?
It smells like hell of some weather when you cross the bridge down to the shore.
Hey, Broadway Joe, this is a pole muncher we're talking to. He don't know anything about glucose, fructose, or yeast.
Let me tell you something. I had one girl that her pussy smelled so bad, my eyelashes got curled, and they tried to fucking give me the lead role in fucking Wolfman.
Her name wasn't Joy Hammer by any chance, was it?
That must have been some experience.
Let me tell you something. The smell alone could peel the paint off of, the USS Iowa.
There'll be a law about that.
So anyway, I always wanted to have a restaurant called the Cunningarium, Broadway Joe's Cunningarium, where you go in there, you order a drink, and then you can order whatever taste you want, whether you want yeast or not, and the girl comes down like on a little swing set, and she sits in front of you, and you go, just like dipping cigars and all that other kind of stuff. You could have the fish of the day, like fish of the day for today is Marianne, and here she goes down. Hi Marianne, you look very good. Why are you so fishy?
Joe, he's homo, pole muncher, baloney pony sucker, man. You making him nauseous talking about eating stanky beef.
Baby, just tell him it's a spanker, baby. But you're not talking if I can. So sit back and learn something. Learn something about the opposite sex. We know you know a lot about the,
Hey, Broadway Joe, when he come off that key, let me know what time it is, what time your clock says.
Hey, Inspector, 250, I have to admit to you, he just got you. He was under you before, but he just got you by a half a dB.
Yeah, but I'm running barefoot, he's not. So if I...
Oh, please don't tell him that. You're going to make him very irate. Especially when I go like that, he'll go crazy.
All right, Joe, I'm running barefoot. He just clicked on...
Hey, tell him he ain't going to have to worry about him running anything, man, because Richie's out of here. Watch when the lights go out in the video, man. He wanted you to hold my hand, but it seems like he's doing a good job at holding yours. I'm back in the quiet chair.
Steel piston. I'm a steel too. All right, Joe. Joe. It's all over, man. But I don't.
Hold on, Joe. He's singing you a tong, man. He can't turn that steel piston on. He turns it on once he gets kicked out of the building.
Say, Railway Joe, you know how it works. Once I warm up that steel piston, it's all over.
That was a fine train wreck, but I gotta say, I'm in.
Look at that, you had your dining with me with the power all the way up, Cracky. Shame on you.
But I gotta admit, he got you that a couple times, but if you're only running stock and he's got something, wow, that's great. All right, listen, I'll be back in a few minutes. I have to get my other radio, because we gotta get this Collins thing working, so we're gonna be fucking around on another band tonight, legally, by the way. So, you both sound fucking loud and proud over here. And, Eat It Rawway Joe out here, and Eat It Rawway will be back in a bit.
All right, Joe, you do your thing, brother. You got the Enforcer 250. You can just call me 250 if it's easier, whatever.
2-5 blow is what the rest of the world calls him. Homo.
He has to key up a kilowatt just to take out a 5-watt station. But, hey, Joe, all I got to do is...
Hey, Joe, he's the only one with an ICOM in that model that does 5 watts instead of 100.
That's all I got to do is go from...
He can't do anything, man. He's not allowed to fire up that steel box. They'll kick him out that building. All right, I'm going to get on out of here. Watch the lights go out in this video gate while Mr. 25 Oklahoma tells you and tries to convince you I'm not in control.
You're not in control, Cracky. Once you learned that already, you're not in control. You need to have control of your life before you try to control other people's. But I understand, when they're dealing with EDP, dope fiends, drug addicts like yourself, you think you're in control of the situation, but actually you're not. Actually, the dope man's in control of you. I'll be back. I gave him enough key down time. As you don't give Cracky that much attention.
The other way around, homo. Bob puffed his big fat L. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a fat motherfucker.
Remember that barefoot, Cracky, and I destroyed you upstate. Barefoot.
Mr. Enforcer, in case you want to know what your station really sounds like doing under 7 peak envelope watts, it's amazing you're the only one with an ICOM in that model that only does 5 watts, 100-watt radio. But if you want to say what you sound like with under 20 peak envelope watts on your side, go to play the video. Listen to the echo before the key up, man. Listen to what you sound like barefoot before the cheesy relay kicked in. I love that video. Play the video. The echo before the key up. Now, you have a good night. Watch for the lights to go out in this video. And do me a favor. Don't try to tell us anything else because everybody's seen it, heard it, man. You're in the noise worse than Bad Girl. Even Bad Girl barefoot takes you out. The noise level, my man. Hey, Dre, we're not trying to hear. Like I said, if you want to know what your station from that location sounds like with under 20 peak envelope watts, under a 5-watt RMS, go to play the video. Listen to the echo before the key up. You wouldn't have got caught, but you decided to repeat yourself twice when you figured out to relay it and kick in the first time. 127's clear.
Hey, Richie, first of all...
Hold on. First of all, nothing, man. Go to play the video and sell your story walking. You want to hear what your station sounds like without an amplifier? Go to that video and listen to it. Listen to what I call the echo before the key up. Listen to you repeat the words the first time, and when you figured out the box didn't kick in, you had to repeat it a second time. So pay attention to the first time where it's below the noise level. 127. Have a good night, folks.
Smacking that cracker. Oh, man. Stop smacking them around. It's an abuse.
I don't know, man.
I'm not smacking him around. I'm not smacking him around. I'm hitting him with a justified truth and justice. Play the video. That's the play the video. Go listen to when Enforcer trying to tell him, man, we're just trying to give you some advice. Listen to that closely. Listen to what we call the echo before the transmission. Did anybody ever hear a radio echo before it got keyed up? 127, I'm clear.
Yeah, that's the perfect description of what Richie smells like.
Scrappy,
a vagina with yeast infection. Exactly what Richie smells like. A stinky, fishy smelling pussy.
Dumpster juice.
Expected what?
It's worse than dumpster juice.
Ever see the fucking garbage trucks when they go take the
well, you know.
Oh, that's nasty, man. Yeah, that's Richie.
Disgusting.
Hey, tell me something. I'm barefoot right now. What does that crackhead do? Does he take me out when I'm running? Because I'm not running anything, as you already know. My barefoot carrier, what does Richie do when he's pumping up that Ameritron, that piece of shit?
You were keying on him and shit, and then he got pissed off when it looked like he had to put more wattage on just to hexadine with you. And you say you barefoot?
Rojo, I have no reason to lie. I'm barefoot as you can get it.
That's sad, man. You made him go to the pump.
And he still can. All he can do is just scratch my back. That's about it. I'm sorry, Cracky. Hexadine doesn't count. When you click on a switch, you're supposed to take a man clean out, not buzz with him.
Full quiet.
Wow, that is sad, man.
You're supposed to be able to, like, dead key over the motherfucker without no noise. Full quiet.
So am I clear to understand he's got an Ameritron AL80B that he claims does 1,000 watts? And my ICOM that's, I got at 5 swinging at 25, I'm taking him clean out. Well, not clean out, but I'm buzzing with him. So my barefoot station against his kilowatt. Wow, Richie, man. Hey, dumpster juice. If I were you, I would throw that amp in the garbage. It's not doing its job. But then again, it's not the equipment, it's the person using it.
You were saying, do I take him out? Do I take him out? You were clean taking him out. And he realized I was out there, so he put some fire in the wire just to hexadine.
Well, he was trying to act up because I was talking to Rory Joe, and Richie was getting demolished. He was getting stepped on. So, I hurt his feelings, so he had to put the fire in the wire. But I got the ACOM, I got it turned off. I actually got it in line, but it's not on. If I need to take off the cover, let me know. But I only do that when I really need it, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man.
He's not allowed.
Just to talk to your locals, man. That's a damn shame.
Hang on a minute. Stop abusing that crackhead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to send him to the straight path, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep the dope man from robbing him, you know what I'm saying? Because, once he moves, I hope he has some pocket change. Because he may need it where he's going to be moving to, you know what I'm saying? His new land person or landlord might not be as generous as the one that he's swatting at now. So, he might have to see, he should save a few pennies instead of spending all that money on drugs. Hey, Cracky, you need to think of your near future, man, because, eventually you are going to get evicted out of there.
He's assed out, man. He's going to be freezing his ass. Remember CK said it? I hope you get kicked out in the winter. In the dead, below zero ass fucking winter. Gonna be kicking that cardboard box down the block and it's gonna be cold, cold blooded.
I'll be back. I'm gonna give me some iced tea. And don't act up, Cracky.
Hell, man. Who do you know that tries to do anything in the winter? Usually that's the time you feel you want to move and, do anything, outdoors, a wedding, anything. Man, that's just for the spring or the summer, man. But when you get evicted, you can't plan that, motherfucker. You gotta do that shit in the dead, cold-ass winter.
That's because he doesn't have a choice in the matter.
Exactly. That's what happens when you're a squatter. I noticed that's what really pushes his buttons, man. That's what really grinds his gears. When he hears that he's about to be homeless and he's getting kicked out, he'll do 50 crack flips. Not back flips, he'll do crack flips. Just to fucking prove that he's not getting kicked out and that all the information we got is wrong and all this bullshit. Richie, the bank owns the house. That's not a secret. That's not a lie. It's public information. The bank owns the house. If you want to call it a house, that shit look like a fucking crack den.
I thought I was living in Section 8. Now I live in a private home that the bank owns.
But you gotta go.
Well, the day it closes, yes, you better believe it. The day of the closing is my last day under this roof.
You know, there's gonna be a party on the radio which you get kicked out. And I want to see how his fucking cronies are gonna fend for themselves. How the fuck are they gonna sink or swim without this fucking crackhead to pray to?